3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Wednesday episode of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nell, and I will be your host for today. We have made it through the middle of the week, and I hope you are looking forward to the weekend because we have just the event for you that we will be talking about in today's interview, and that is the Seawork Food Festival, Seafood Festival to be specific, and all proceeds will go to their foundation. So that's very good. But before we head into that, today's news. In today's news highlights, we will be looking at the potholes that have finally been fixed. Windhoek Express has been writing about those potholes in Independence Avenue in the parking lot for the last, 4 years. For years now, the potholes in Independence Avenue, specifically the parking lot in front of the Windhoek Center, has been an eyesore for many. But this is finally coming to an end, with the roadworks currently underway and expected to be finalized by the end of the week. Back in 2018, Independence Avenue received a makeover with the newly developed 77 on Independence, as well as the multi-million-dollar renovations on the Windhoek Center. All this while the potholes in the parking lot across the street was tarnishing the image of the new revamp. Years later, maintenance work is finally being carried out. According to the subcontractor, who did not want to give his name, said work started last week Monday and they are sure they will conclude by the end of this week. Another concern in the area that remains is the vendors taking up half the parking space where parking is already a concern to exhibit their arts and crafts. They were temporarily moved from Zoo Park in 2013 and have since then not been relocated. In other news, we will also be looking at what the Commerce Governor had to say during her State of the Region address last week.
The Commerce Regional Council Youth Office has been instrumental in availing the Windhoek Multi-Purpose Resource Center for the youth to have access to related youth services such as internet, meeting facilities, skills training, empowerment programs and projects, among others. The Commerce Regional Youth Office provides young people with soft skills such as basic computer literacy, training and tailoring. Due to COVID-19 restrictions during the reporting period, only a limited number of trainees could access the training. And as such, the basic computer training successfully trained only 36 in basic computer literacy and 12 in training. As part of the ongoing process of establish 121 youth constituency youth enterprises, the Commerce region has managed to successfully register all 10 constituency youth enterprises. The business interest of the 10 close cooperatives or cooperation ranges from ICT services, delivery, catering, and manufacturing. With the aid from the University of Namibia, all 10 constituencies managed to develop business plans which are ready for funding.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are visiting Seawork and I am joined with Thea. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for joining us here at Seawork.
This is the first time I'm here. I can't believe it took me so long to come and visit your shop.
That's the thing. I get people coming in here on a daily basis saying it's the first time. How long have you been here?
I know.
And it's been a while.
And you have a wide variety of seafood available.
Yes, we do. We do.
And with that seafood in mind, you are also hosting a seafood festival on Friday and Saturday.
Yes, we are. We are super excited about that. It's the first of its kind. So yeah, it's stressful, but also we're all very excited about it.
What made you decide to host a seafood festival?
Well, you know, people have this idea that you only need to go to the coast to get good seafood. And it's actually not true. We are at your fingertips and you can just come to the shop, it's close by, and you can buy whatever you need. And what's great with the seafood festival is we're also going to have chefs that prepares the food. So we can all join in that experience of getting the coast in Windhoek, basically.
That's wonderful. Well, except for the chefs that's going to be there, what else can the people attending look forward to?
Well, for the kiddies, there will be loads of fun things, playstations. We will look after them so parents can sit back and relax a bit. For the grown-ups, there will be craft beer, cocktails, the seafood, and great entertainment. We've got some local artists that will be performing, like Von Orens, the Owls, Lynn Marie. Yeah, so it's just going to be a great day full of fun.
And it's wonderful to know it's a family-friendly environment.
Yes, it is. So you don't need to stress about anything. Everything is taken care of.
Why is it so important to market our seafood that we have available in Namibia?
I think our seafood is very underrated at the moment. We get a lot of clients coming in here and they just want basic things like hake or king clip. Yeah, it's all good, but there's so much more to it. We've got prawns, we've got the mussels. There's just, we as Namibians are a bit uneducated about seafood and how to prepare it especially. Like me, for example, I always overcook things. And it's actually a very simple food source to prepare.
I treat myself with seafood when I go out.
Yes.
But I'm too scared to make it at home because I tend to overcook seafood. And it shouldn't be that difficult.
No.
I think it's just a learning curve.
Yes.
And we should start experimenting with different seafood varieties, especially if we have it available locally. Can you quickly tell us, the proceeds are going to your Seaworks Foundation.
Yeah.
What is the foundation all about?
Well, Seawork Cares Foundation, or actually it's more Seawork Adopt a School Foundation, was started in 2019. The main idea around it is to give back to the community. So we provide at the moment 2 schools with meals a day.
Wow.
So the children go to school, they get their meals and they get educated. And that for us is very important. Coming July, we will increase it to 3 schools. So it's all about giving back at the end of the day. And during COVID, we had the outreach program where we supplied soup kitchens with donations and fish and food, which meant that about 2,800 people got a meal a day at least.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
Why is it so important for the private sector and businesses to get involved with giving back to the community?
If we want to build a better future, where do we start? I would say with the youngsters. Make sure they go to school, stay in school, get an education, and then we can build a better future. But for a lot of these kids, if you don't have a meal or something that motivates you to go to school, they just drop out. So we give them a meal that ensures that they stay in school, they get their education, and we can build a better future.
Because we can't expect children to be open and have the energy to learn if they are hungry.
Exactly.
I mean, we all get hangry sometimes.
Yes.
So can you imagine
Yeah.
that emotional capacity of a youngster
Yes.
needing to concentrate, but all he can think of is when is my next meal going to be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we try and eliminate that factor.
Quickly tell us the festival. Where is it taking place? What are the times and the costs involved?
Okay, the festival will be, like you said, Friday and Saturday. It starts at 11 till 9 in the evening. Your tickets, if you buy it in store, or well, you can buy it at the festival, is 150 per adult. For children 3 to 17, it's $60. Obviously 0 to 2 is for free. So your ticket can be used on both days. So it's 75 per day, basically.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And yeah, we just look forward to it. I would just like to add, everyone must come. Please come. Buy your tickets in store. If you buy in store, we put you in a lucky draw as well. And we give a bit of discount. So yeah, come see for yourself what Seawork is about. Come see the seafood. Maybe you buy something.
Yes. Thea, thank you so much for your time. I will definitely come make a turn to see what the chefs have up their sleeves there at the festival.
Yes, please do. And a cocktail, of course.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. If you don't have any plans for this weekend, get your tickets beforehand, get some discount and get some yummy seafood. For today's recommendation, we are not eating anything from my kitchen. I know, sad, right? But we are headed to the Ukrainian Film Festival that is taking place tonight. So I speak to Anastasia, who is one of the organizers for the film festival taking place at the village tonight, and she has more.
Hello, Yolanda. It's Anastasia from Ukrainian Film Festival. Thank you very much for helping us spread the word and spread awareness among Namibians about this event. Ukrainian Film Festival is happening for the first time in Namibia, and we organize it every Wednesday in July in Windhoek in different locations. At the village, at FNCC, at Goethe Institute Namibia, and we screen prominent Ukrainian movies of the last decade and then conduct panel discussions with local experts on the topic of the movie and also the topic that is related to Namibia, Ukraine, and the world. And we already had 2 events, and we're gonna have 2 more. One tomorrow on Wednesday at FNCC, we're gonna screen 4 short movies on different topics of today's world agenda, on LGBT, on rehabilitation after the war, and reintroducing yourself to society, on women empowerment, on identity crisis. And after that, we're going to have a panel discussion with Philippe Talavera, Adriana Visage, Denise Schroeder, and Michelle Isaac on the role of art in violence prevention and peace management. And we're going to have exhibitions, music performance, and it's going to be interesting. And why this festival is important, because when we organized the demonstration in Namibia in March to stand with Ukraine, we received a lot of support from Namibians, a lot of positive comments that everyone supports, stands for peace, for democracy, for human rights. And we understood that we want to show Namibians that we are more than just a country where the horrible war is happening, that we are a country of rich history history, of fantastic culture with beautiful landmarks, beautiful people, language, food, and we wanted to do it in such an entertaining and easy way through visual art and make people get familiar with Ukraine, and thus foster our bilateral cooperation in the future, make Namibians know more about Ukrainians, know the real truth, no propaganda, make Ukrainians learn more about Namibians, and increase our presence here. So that's why it's important first for Namibians and as well for Ukrainians. And we hope to achieve the aims of like spreading awareness, making Namibians immerse into Ukrainian culture, see us as humans, and know the truth, of course, and maybe in future visit Ukraine. So that's what we are trying to achieve with Ukrainian Film Festival.
For today's life hack, if you have a problem you have to solve, studies show that you have to lie down. Makes your brain process everything a little bit quicker. Well, there you have it. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Bookings for Namibia Tourism Expo 2022 are open. The expo will take place from 3 to 5 November 2022 in Windhoek. To secure your booking, visit nte.nmh.com.na, and for more information on the expo, follow all Namibia Media Holdings platforms. The expo is supported by the Ministry of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Namibia Tourism Board, FENATA, City of Windhoek, and Namibia Media Holdings. Namibia Tourism Expo, taking tourism to the regions.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex. And yes, it's not the full episode, it is the Flex Minutes. My name is Jeanette Diergaard, and what I'm going to show you guys today is, I'm not going to show you guys a lot, but workouts that is named after animals. So not like movements named after animals. So guys, you have the typical inchworm going down and moving and coming up again. So if you guys watched the previous Flex Minutes, you're gonna use your interior tilt and you're gonna come up again, squeezing everything as you go. Obviously, another one would be your Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is an animal because people are animals. Let's just go there. So this is something that they call the Spider-Man, which I think is literally just a high plank position and you're just touching your knees, but obviously that's just the common names that we as humans create for these workouts. But that brings me to the end of today's minute. I hope to see you all next time again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
that, I have to say goodbye, but Elizabeth will be with you tomorrow for a brand new interview and a recommendation. Goodbye.
Tonight I'll lie awake and watch as the world ends. All from the comfort of my bedroom. I've said it way too many times. There are some perks being friends of mine. Tonight I'll lie in bed drinking red wine, singing a doo 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 doo. Celebrate and mark those who attend. Most of my friends are in the bathroom. I've said it way too many times. Not only sinners dwell the night. Tonight I'll lie in bed till you flat lying, singing a doo 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 doo. To tenderness and all of the other things I miss. Throw our hearts into the hellfire. I'd raise the bonds of bitterness for one true love and then its kiss. A kiss to save it all from certainty mine. Tonight I'll lie awake and watch as the world ends. All from the comfort of my bedroom, singing a doo 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 doo. Dust clears, it is I who stands above all of the nothingness, and mind you, I'll stand it till the end of time. Not only sinners chose to die. Tonight I'll lie in bed drinking red wine, singing a doo 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 doo. Thank you very much.